Hello guys, this is my review of a new bit of kit I've got. Got it for the garden, and what it is, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a pull-up type machine, because I want to try and get in shape. I'm totally out of shape, and I thought, right, I'm going to fucking buy something, get it in the garden and build it and whatever. So I've just unpacked it now. It comes in a big long box, weighs about 24 kilos I think, gross weight. So you've got 3 pad things, got a load of bars there and stuff. These must be the base of it, where you can do your press-ups and whatnot. It's part of the thinger, and then you've got all this shit. So you've got all the nuts and bolts. Comes with 2 spanners, some instructions, and those are what I believe are extras, them nuts and washers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it and then let you guys know what it's like, and I'll try and do a pathetic attempt at doing a pull-up when I've done it. So it's going to live outside, so I've got a big tarpaulin in there, so when it's pissing it down I'll just cover it with that. And I've also got my tub of grease, so that when I put the nuts and bolts together I'm going to grease them up, just so they don't go rusty. Now these are pretty shiny, so I don't know if they've been coated or what. They're certainly not stainless steel, so I just think they've been coated with a plating, like a chrome plating. I don't know how long that'll last in the rain, but anyway. So let's start building. So what I'll do is, each time I do a step, build something, like number 1, number 2, number 3, I'll build number 1 and then show you what it's like, and then build number 2 and show you what it's like, and so on. So bear with us. Right, that's step 1 done. Now the metal is quite thin. I'd say it's a mil and a half tops. No more than 2 mil. I'd tend to go towards about a mil thick. And I'm a bit pissed off because I wanted to put the bolts the other way around, so that the bolts were underneath, so that when it rains they're less likely to get water in them. But if you do that, the length of the bolt touches the floor, so I've had to turn them up that way. So I'm just going to blather a lot of grease on it. And the washers are dead thin. I think it needs some more heavy duty washers, because when I tightened it up the washers started doming, as did the metal, the tubing. So what I'm going to do, to be honest with you, is I'm going to replace all the washers. So at the end of the video I'll let you know how many washers there are, and I'll that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace all the washers, make it a bit more substantial, to be honest with you. Right, so step 2 now is to put some sort of angle plates on from there down to there. So I'll put them on and then I'll come back to you. Right, so that's them 2 on. So now we're on step number 3, and that's putting some sort of crossbar across. 2 crossbars. Obviously I've got my little helper here. Dave! He's supervising me. As you've probably seen by all my other videos, he loves to get involved. So I'm assuming I'm putting that one on and that one on. So I shall come back to it when I've done that. Right, so that's the 2 bars on. Now the one with the double flanges goes on the upright, the one with the tiny little flanges, and the one bolt hole goes on the bottom. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's a breather hole there, so I've put that to the bottom so that, because this is outside, the rain doesn't go in there and piss it wet through. And the middle one uses one bolt but no nut. So mind your foot, Dave. So far it's relatively sturdy, but anyway, I hope you can see with this sun, because it's quite sunny today. So there you go, look, that's it so far. Right, number 4 now, and it looks like I'm putting some sort of bar across or something. Right, anyway, so I'll do number 4. So that's number 4 done, and it's basically just a round bar with these 2 little pins in. Now they are quite loose. I mean, you've got to pull them. They've got a little ball bearing on the end, and I think that's just basically to hold the backrest on, to be honest with you. Right, number 5. Oops, sorry Dave. We've got to put 2 long things on, and it says, and fix it with the knob. I don't know if I'll get my knob in that hole. Anyway, we'll try. Right, so that's in now, and yeah, I couldn't put my knob in that, so I had to use that instead. It comes through there, look. Now, I don't know how many holes there are. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes, and I've got it on the very end one, because I'm quite tall. But as you can see, I'm stood on the floor, and I'm 6'2" or something, and I can easily reach past that. I was hoping it would be a bit taller, to be honest with you. Now this, at the moment, this does seem a bit flimsy. It's literally held in by that much metal, which is not a lot. I would have preferred a lot longer, this to be a lot longer, so it's down here somewhere, and so it's a bit taller. So anyway, we will see. So moving on to the next one, number 6. Looks like it's the crossbar thingy, so I'll do that. Right, that's the top bar on. Now, to make it a bit easier, I pulled the knobs out, lowered it right down, so it's at like chest height for me, and it was easier then just to tighten the bolts up rather than trying to reach up, even though I could quite easily reach the top of it. Now the only thing is, I've got grandkids, so this will be perfect for grandkids. I don't think it's going to be any good for me because already it feels a bit flimsy, even on the lowest setting. But I'll see when I get some weight on it. Fucking wasps. So at least the grandkids can have a play about with it, can't they? So what I'll do now is I'll raise that up to my height, and then I shall do number 7. Oh yeah, I've no idea what these are for, these little lugs. Is it something to do with that? I've no idea, but I don't think I would like to put my weight on them, so maybe it's to hang your coat on or something, fuck knows. So number 7 now, looks like it's the armrest things. So we will we'll do that. So I've got these things on. It's the dipping thing, and it's the grabby things when you're doing your leg raises and stuff. So what I'm going to put on now, this is the last thing, is that back panel and the 2 arm pads, which are there, look. So I shall put them on now. So that's what it's looking like now. Right, I'll put them on now. Right, so that's it. That is my Bang, Tong and Lee pull up machine. So I have now got to try it. That's if the wasps don't stop me. So I'm trying to rock stuff, and I'll be honest with you, the whole thing's rocking rather than the top thing. But I'm not really happy with. Let me just show you from over here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's sort of like just don't piss a bit, the top bit. So that's what I meant about it needed to be further down, because there's literally, the bar goes down to literally about there. So I reckon if it went down another 6 inch, it'd be a bit more stable. But the bar comes up and then just slightly goes on piss about, you know, a degree or two, something like that. This, I don't know. I mean, you've got, when you're hanging off that pole, your legs are going to be about there, or about there. So I don't know about that, but I'll try it. The other thing I've noticed is this, where they've had it in the bending machine, you can just see there's some tiny little splits. So I don't know if that's going to, maybe if I had a welder or something, I could just, well, I've got a welder, but maybe I could just touch that up. But anyway, these pads are on. Now, I'm also guessing that when I'm doing a knee raise, that's going to be on my lower back. I don't know if it needs to be on my lower back or my upper back. I've no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and get Heidi and see if she'll come and film me attempting to do a pull up and a leg raise and a press up or whatever. Anyway, so we're back in a minute.
Funny.
Right.
It's so funny.
So just before I do my demo, they also provided this.
Bang Tong.
This screwdriver, which is about as useful as a
Bang Tong.
bloody bent screwdriver. They should have put a screw on that end, because there's no Allen keys on here. So if they put a screw on that end, they could have at least tightened them screws up. But you can't get it in. You can't turn it because of that. So that's getting thrown. Right, so Heidi's going to film me try to do some stuff. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a press up using them two thingies there.
God.
Right? Now bearing in mind I'm totally unfit, and the reason I've done this is to try and get a bit fitter. Don't sit over there and get me side on.
Are you alright here?
No, get me side on please. Heidi, come on, because it's...
There's fucking cobwebs everywhere.
They're in, just
Hang
sit
on.
in.
Where's it gone? Good God, did you hear that? Right, go on.
Right, so I'm going to attempt to do press ups on this. Dave, move! Go on, move.
It's alright.
So... You ready?
Yeah. There's a blue light flashing on this, is that alright? It's alright, go on.
Right, so that's not too bad. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to attempt to do a dip.
Will it hold your weight?
No idea. I hope so.
I don't think it will.
So I'm assuming I can stand on this to get up. Like that, look.
Yeah,
Feet.
I got that, Jason. Yeah, we got that.
My hands are a bit stuffy with all grease. Right, you ready?
Yeah. Fall, 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 fall.
As you can see, I'm not very good at dips. Fuck me. Right, I need to practice with dips. The next thing is the leg raisers. Right, I don't know if it needed to be that for me, but this feels a bit.
You look scrunched up.
I do, yeah. I feel a bit scrunched up.
So can you make that wider then?
No, that's it. So this is fixed. So I'm feeling a bit scrunched up there.
You did them all right.
So that's that. Right, next thing is the pull-ups. Right, I'm assuming you do it like that. But as you can see, because I'm quite tall, I would need some up there. Can you get that?
Yeah.
So, I suppose I could hang, couldn't I?
Oh, alright, good at them, are you?
I can't even do one pull-up. Right,
Is that right? Good
easier.
as you, Dave?
There's these centre ones.
Yeah.
Do I do that from this side?
Oh, that got a lot of room. Oh, you're better at that. God, I can see an accident happening with this.
Fucking hell.
That's it, swear.
Right. I've no idea what them hooks are for.
What's up bigger going?
Like I say, twang your t-shirt on. I've no idea. So that's it.
Right, is that it?
So that's my build of a Bang, Tong and Lee pull-up, leg raise, dip and push-up stand.
I'll have this bubble wrap.
So now admittedly I've got it outside and it's probably not as level as it should be, but I think overall it's not too bad. It just creaks a little bit when I do it. I weigh about 95 kilos, something like that, and it's creaking a little bit. It is very thin metal though. I would have preferred it a little bit I would have loved to have paid a bit more for something a little bit thicker washers. So what I'm going to do is I've got some proper grease to put up in shed. I'm going to put some proper grease on because I don't want to get these rusty. And then I'm going to grease all in there so the water can't get in there and stuff like that, and all down there, because this is going to live outside. So that's it, guys. That is my review of that, my build and my review of that. As you can see, I'm pretty useless at doing stuff because I'm well out of shape, and that's the main reason I bought it. I paid about 120 quid from Amazon. Now the good thing about it is when the grandkids come, we can have a bit of fun on it, because I can lower that thing down. I can lower it down to the very bottom, and then they'll be able to have a little bit of play on it as well. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the build, and I might give you another demo in 3 months' time after I've been doing it, and see if I've improved at pull-ups and shit. Alright, thank you.